This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that hype button. All right, so we got Claressa Shields, self-proclaimed the GWOAT. All right, she says, ha, another cloud chaser, talking about Remy Ma, mentioning Papoose. Papoose on stage saying, Papoose always saying he can help somebody out. He should help himself, and that's the truth. Papoose is... there's a lot about Papoose. I'm going to tell you, Papoose is just not the best person, okay? He's not friends with anybody that he was friends with in the past. Nobody really likes him. He does people dirty. He did Remy dirty. In a sense, Remy did him dirty too. But, like, they were kind of built for each other, I'm going to be honest, because they did each other dirty. But, like, Papoose was kind of just living off of her, let's be honest, all right? Papoose never really made it in rap. He's good at rapping, but he never, you know, K-Slay and Busta Rhymes kind of just like got him a deal, but he never made like much of an impact. So Claressa Shields says, another cloud chaser. I don't know. You're with her husband, to be honest with you. They're still married. It's actually an embarrassing situation for you. I would not be talking about this. She's so happy to have somebody. She's so happy to have somebody. But she says, unfazed in all aspects of my life. You wouldn't have said anything if you were unfazed. The big picture is the real beautiful. I'm going to get there. To me, Claressa Shields in that picture, she looks like a giraffe. Brr. What does a giraffe make? Brr. Brr. Somebody made Diddy. Remember that girl that, Usher always takes a girl up on the bed there on the stage, pushes her back. Well, somebody made that Diddy because Diddy used to watch Usher when he was a kid. Very questionable. Very questionable. But hey, A Kentucky woman faces jail time after allegedly pulling an AR-15 from her trunk and threatening a KFC employee over a long wait for her food. This looks like someone that doesn't play over their food. Where's my chicken? I ordered my chicken. Whatever it is. This woman would lose it at McDonald's, anywhere, okay? She's, have you ever seen those videos of people like just smashing the window of a McDonald's because they didn't get their food or there was no ketchup in the bag? These people are living on the edge, bro. KFC's not that good. It's not like you're in Jamaica or something. Like, come on. Just move on. I would just leave. I would just say, yo, give me my money back. I'm out. Go to a different KFC. Lil Durk's murder for hire case judge is the first ever openly LGBTQ federal judge in California. Well, this could be good for Lil Durk, or it could be bad. If the judge likes him, maybe he'll let him off easy. You'll go easy on him during the trial, or this could be real bad. We'll see. Dean is sending AB on his own journey with streaming. He hired his own separate cameraman for him so that they don't have to be on the same stream anymore together. AB felt like views were being stolen from him. And, he's going to try doing it separately. This is like the beginning of the end. This is like the second time they're splitting up for real. This will be over by next year. They won't be unfortunately, but some people just don't get the bigger picture. Adrian Broner thinks that, like, man, I'm really him. No. Dean the Great just happened to bring a different side of you out to people. Just to be honest, like, sometimes you got to, like, say, this is good. Like, this works well, and move forward. But people always, egos get involved, and they think they can do it on their own. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine on his own, but it won't be the same, That's my thing. Like, why ruin something that's great just to, like, have a little bit of your own when you can have a lot together, It's kind of crazy. Keefe D won't accept the plea deal in Tupac murder case. He was offered 10 to 25-year sentence. Bro, you wrote a whole book on how you were there, bro. Just take the deal. You already did a few years. Phoenix Flexin still trying to make these 80s songs pop. The ship has sailed on this. Tyga Flizzy. It's not looking good for his first week sales. Let's see what he's at now. Well, I'm not even going to look it up because it doesn't matter. It's not going to be that much different from yesterday. Who cares? I want to get to this. YG. T-Pain. So T-Pain talks about why he sold his catalog. Everyone was like, he's bugging. You know, you're always taught to not sell your catalog. You'll make money off of it forever. But hey, the amount of money they were paying people, it's like, come on.
Let me tell you something. In 2015, streaming started. Nobody told us, or nobody came to any artist and said, hey, we're about to put your shit on streaming platform. How much do you want your music to cost? All of our music went from $1 a song to 0.003 cents per play. Imagine that gets lower and lower as life goes on. My catalog is worth less, and without anybody asking me if that's what I want to charge for my music. You think I want to leave that to my kids? You think I'm going to leave my kids' life and their future in the hands of the music industry? You got me fucked up. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly how much I want right now to live out the rest of my life, and if I get that and I'm satisfied with that and I'm content,
Now listen. Like, if T-Pain takes the money and he bought a jet, I don't understand why he bought a jet, but he bought a jet. He got $100 million. So after everything, I don't know, he probably put it in a structured thing, so he'd have to pay as much tax on it. But let's just say it's $70 million, right? Buy a jet. You start using the jet. That's like $10 million. You know, you got to upkeep. It's a big jet. It's not not a small jet. He has a big jet. But if he just sets aside $5 million for each kid in like a irrevocable trust that with like a company like a Oppenheimer or a trust, you know, like that invests the money, that could grow to a lot of money, and they could just get, you know, some money off of that every year. I don't know. He's right, though. Wack100 believes that there will be a day when YG gets charged for Drakeo the Ruler's murder because there were so many people there that somebody will say something and they will sell him down the river to save themselves. Now, next time YG is in cuffs, he's going to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because he's not expecting that. Oh my God, oh my God. And he's trying to blame Drake in this one. These guys are successful rappers, but they still want to play the street games, you know, and this is what happens. You end up in jail. Stupid. Dame Dash really is just his own worst enemy. Hip Hop said this. He says, you know, Dame Dash is still himself, just like Jay-Z is still himself, and so is Biggs. And, you know, Dame Dash he likes to invest his own money in himself, and, you know, that works until it doesn't. You know, then you end up in extreme debt. And that's kind of what happened to him. You know, he ended up in extreme debt. A couple things paid off, a couple things didn't. The things that didn't. He owes like 20 mil. 10, 20 mil, something like that. So, of course, you know, he got brought to court. He should have just sold his portion of Roc-A-Fella, but Jay-Z offered 1.5. NBA Youngboy offered 2. That didn't, allegedly, that probably didn't go there. And then Cam and Mace offered $1 million. Should have just taken the 1.5 from Jay-Z. Jay-Z ended up with it anyways, I think, because it went to the state. And I think he got it from the state, to be honest with you. Something happened, because everything was perfectly fine for him. Nobody wanted it. You know, the state tried to put it up for auction. Nobody wanted it. I wonder if Jay-Z owns all of it now. French Montana might have the worst timing of any rapper. Oh, yeah, he just released a song with Phoenix Flexin. It's not, I mean, it's not going to go. I don't know. It just, that 80s sound, it was cool. Phoenix Flexin had a catchy song, but everyone's jumping on it. Jumping on the bandwagon. It's Tory Lanez kind of set that off. Tory Lanez had the most success from it. Because you could argue that the song with him and Trippie Redd, Hurts Me. I mean, this song did 422 million streams. Nobody's even close. Phoenix Flexin is at like 10 million, maybe. Let's see. Phoenix Flexin. Rubbers. Let's see. It's at 30 million. Okay, so that's a lot. But it's not anywhere close to 422 million. Then we got, Fabolous heard that Obama was at the Jay-Z Extra Innings show, the last ones, and that's why it was back to. Why is everybody releasing this old footage? Like yo, I'm holding on to my Jay-Z footage from the show. Just drop it. Jeez. Finesse 2 times demands Jay Prince Jr. release him. Oh yeah, it's gonna work.
DCG. It's a lot of rappers in fucked up situations. Men and women. They just scared to say something because that's their only way out. Their only hope is the label. I gotta have power on my side. A label can't do nothing with me. I done been through the worst. I just look like my mama. Ain't no label gonna stop this shit. I might not reach 100 million, 80, 90 million. Oh, but I ain't going back to jail. I ain't dying either. I'm trying to tell you. You know?
Okay. Alright. I hope he gets free, but I don't know. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.